Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No one freak out. I'm kidding. I haven't seen the movie Smile yet, but I plan on seeing it soon. Hey, everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. I really hate when I do that. That's so Z. We're talking about Canada versus the world. Canada. Oh, Canada versus the world. That's right. Canada's Drag Race has been given its own versus the world. I know they're going to listen. I know they're going to jump from continent to country here, and I'm quite excited for that. Hopefully, we get past this 9 queen thing for some odd reason in 6 episodes of. Oh, okay, this was a blip in time, but the crown is still an actuality. Someone being the winner is a reality. And this time, a bitch is going to get paid. That part. Oh no, honey, it's not a plane ride to Los Angeles to record a dot 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 dot. No, it's not that at all. No, it's not. It's actually money. Money is on the line. I heard $100,000, baby, is up for grabs here, and I'm quite excited for this today. And of course, I'm going to have my own opinions and thoughts of who is on this cast, what I thought about the Meet the Queens, and tell you where I feel about it. And I want to make sure, because I forgot to do this. I was on the phone with Comcast before this video. And after the review, if you want to have that conversation about what I found out and why my internet's been doing the doozy, yeah, it's an interesting story because I was not happy. I was not happy. And trust me, I had to let somebody know how I felt. But of course, I was still a kind and cordial individual. But we'll talk about that after we get into this today. But welcome. Good evening. How are you doing? We're talking about Canada versus the world today. My boy. My name is Matty Rants. It's clearly late in the evening and I want to go to sleep because I got to wake up in the morning and actually move some furniture. I'm going to go get the rest of my furniture tomorrow, and this house will be full. So I have moved to a new location. For those of you who didn't know, I'm still in Houston, but I actually moved into my own apartment. I have no roommates now, and I'm quite happy about that. So let's get my social medias out the way first and then go ahead and get this started today. Nine Tails, I already see a super chat up in here, and I want to make sure you get some love. Hi, my baby. Maddie, Silky, and Stephanie both stopped the chop block space during a Canada's Drag Race review and has believing they didn't know each other. I'm gagging. If I told you that I knew about this a long time ago, like I knew about this a long time ago. Like UK versus the world was like maybe still in existence and I had an idea of what was going to go down. But of course, that's something I don't have to tell everybody all my tea and what I know. But yeah, because they have to do that. Why would they give y'all the tea? See, that's the problem. These channels and everybody out here wants to spill everybody's business. Y'all are messing up people's bags. And then going, she was robbed. Probably because you robbed her of her bag. Because you love her so much, you need to just spoil all that information. Y'all just watch the show. That's all you got to do. But yeah, trust me. Oh, yeah, I'm always in there. I just don't spill tea. That's why I get invited to the parties. Either way, let's get my social medias out the way and let's go ahead and get this done. It's at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants, and that is all available in the description down below. If you grab a branch and eat some fruit and some Mativia, it's a good boot. Okay? Hitting that will take you to all my social media pages and places and spaces and things. I do reactions to each and every one of the shows that I review on this platform, except for a couple of other shows that may be given special Patreon treatment. But with Patreon, you can actually join in for as low as $1 a month. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. The cheapest service you could probably find somewhere outside of free. I wish I could do it for free, but YouTube don't like it when I do reactions, okay? They let the other girls do it, but not my black ass. So you can find me at Patreon for as low as $1. And trust me, it's a hoot. Now, also, if you have something special you'd like for me to say, you're having a bad day, a birthday's coming up, a wedding, a special occasion, book me on Cameo. I will send you something personal. It's not written down in a notebook to share on a network television show to brag to other celebrities because I'm not that girl. I'm a better one. Okay. I also want to make sure that y'all understand that this is for shits and giggles. I have a good time here. And when I review this show, it's done for entertainment purposes only. I'm not here to hurt anyone's feelings. If I do, I certainly send my best apologies. But a lot of comedians can say some things that can hurt some feelings. Maybe a slap. Some people deserved it. With that being said, disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program, so please don't be a poot. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some activity and have yourself a good poot. Now, before I go further here, because I got to start speaking on behalf of these queens on the show, because some of y'all don't get how nasty you can be just by stating an opinion sometimes when it actually is laced in venom. I understand that there are multiple franchises across the globe now. I understand that there are people who have been waiting for their shot to be put on the show. I understand that there is just hundreds, if we really want to go there, upon hundreds of queens that have been in this wheelhouse of Drag Race and all deserve another shot to be on the show. With that being said, please do not send anybody on this cast out of the 9 people rude comments, tagging people in threads talking about it should have been this one, it should have been that one. You're gross and that is disgusting. Get a grip. Y'all are grown. And if you're not grown, get grown. It's disgusting. This is not their fault. They got asked to be on the show. What are they going to do? Well, did you call somebody from this season? No. That bitch needs a check. Get her a check. So chill out. It's getting kind of weird. It really is. Listen, there are some people on this cast that I wouldn't have expected to see so soon. There are people on other casts I would have probably, but those feelings don't grasp the air of oxygen. They don't come into those spaces and places. And I find when people bring that up, it gets kind of toxic and it takes away from these people who actually put money, effort into their shit, into their drag, into everything that is supposed to be entertaining. Okay? So as I'm talking about these people, as I'm having this conversation, recognize and realize, I see you. I get it. But chill. That's so disrespectful. And you want to know why people don't want to deal with folks like that. So I hear you. I hear you. Stop. Okay? All right. You can do that on them other girls' pages who don't get racist messages. I get racist messages and all that all the time. You take that over there to them. Don't take that to me. Okay? I support everybody underneath the umbrella. So, okay? I love you. I love all of you. Thanks for tuning in. If you would do me a favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. If you felt like I was a parent in this moment and you want to leave, that's fine. I'm an adult and you should be one too. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. And if you would do me a service and a favor, I just moved into this bitch. You want to help me out? I know y'all asked me for an Amazon wish list and it will be coming soon. I got to figure out what I want to put in here. And what I can need and use, I will get the wish list together. Maybe help me with some suggestions, y'all, okay? But if you want to drop a tip in my jar, please and thank you. It's PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App, $, MattyRants. It's not necessary. I don't need you to do that for me to love you or to have you or to like you. But that thumbs up certainly will help. That one will do because YouTube, they like that kind of stuff. Get in this comment section and tell me your thoughts and opinions too. I will not entertain, she should have been there, they should have been here, all of that. I won't do it. I think everybody has a space and place on this cast, regardless of the ones that I thought, but I'm happy that they're there. And no, I was not talking about Stephanie. We follow each other on Twitter. Hey, Steph. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. I'm kind of excited for this season. I've been waiting for this. We've all been waiting for this. I think we can be happy that we don't have to wait till 2023. That part. We do not have to wait till 2023. Amen. Amen. I'm quite happy about that. Woo. Mark, I'm not going to say ISIS because I would have to say the same thing about BB. And I thought BB had a space and a place in the show, even though low key things were happening. Just saying. I think ISIS has a place in this cast too. Hell, Rita on the show and she about to host a whole goddamn drag race. She didn't even need to win. Do you hear me? She already about to host her own show. I think if they do decide to bring it to the US and it's United States versus the world, they can't do 9 people. And it can't be a 6-episode run. Because this is already getting on my nerves. The only thing that pisses me off a little bit about this particular setup is 6 episodes. 6 episodes. 6 episodes? 6 of them. Really? See, that's why people were mad when Lemon went home, because it was like we just got her back and then poof, she's gone. I do agree with something that was said on the panel this Sunday, which is Blake said it. They need to have at least 2 episodes of non-eliminations and then get into the run. And that way, in those 2 episodes, scores can be accumulated. And then by the scoring going into the 3rd episode, if they haven't figured it out just yet, you're going to be in the bottom, and it's up to the queen's decision to send you home. Personally, we could make this at least 8 to 10 episodes. I know you're like, Matt, 8? Really 2 more? You'd be surprised what 8 episodes will do. You'd be surprised. I think 10 is my favorite number if we really just want to do it. That's at least 2 months of Drag Race. You feel me? But like, I think 8 if they just want to do all, like, come on, give these bitches a chance to be on TV and not just come back for, I'm back after 5 years of gone. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and bring this in. I want to change this backdrop just a little bit here so I can feel my fantasy. Feel my fantasy. This is Canada, right? I need the Canada's background. Kaboop. There it is. 200 plus already in the room. Thanks for being here. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. And Alim, I see you on my Cash App. Thank you for the tip, my love. I appreciate you down. So I have seen the Meet the Queens. It really wasn't anything besides a 1 minute and 7 to 14 second clip of them saying, I got some catchphrases. Here are some words. I can do this. Or can I do this? Or like Victoria Scone would say, do they think I can do anything? Can I do anything? What if I can't do anything? They don't know. We'll see. I will say that this promo was quite hot to try. No shade against UK versus the world, but that dark backdrop with the random, it was interesting. It was interesting. But I did like this promo. I thought it was hot. I was like, okay. I also am going to bring up some points that I find very interesting with this season, in particular with the correlation to season 11 and the fact there's so much intricacy that's happening with that. Season 11 really is that girl, and the girls just won't give it that time. But baby, season 11 was that girl. Evie from season 11, winner of season 11, was just on the all winners theme. All-Star 7. Raja now coming back from All-Star 6 and Silky Nutmeg Ganache, all from season 11, now coming to Canada versus the world on Canada's Drag Race, where Brooklyn, who was also from season 11, is the host. Remind yourself, Brooklyn and Silky went to the finale for season 11. The layers. The layers. The layers. This is also the 3rd time that Silky and Raja have worked together or been in the same competition atmosphere at the same time. 3rd time. And I'm not mad about it either. I'm not mad about it either. Well, you know, I'm not mad about it. I mean, I can give you several reasons why I'm not mad about it. I'll show that picture in a second. Because you already know who I am going to be rooting for. I'm going to be rooting for everybody, but please. Who gave me my pizza cake fantasy? Raja O'Hara did. Let's go ahead and get right into it, babies. Let's get into it. So it's Canada versus the world. We had the promo today along with everything else that's dropping. Brooklyn Heights runner up on season 11. Honestly, she doesn't have to compete anymore. She has her own damn show with Canada's Drag Race, but it will be the host of Canada versus the World. Brooklyn, so happy there's a cash prize. You did it before RuPaul did for Versus the World series. Ooh, because if they bring it to the US and RuPaul does it, she'll be the second host to give a cash prize for Versus the World. Oop. You will be the first. Oop. Oop. Brooklyn looks hella good. Ooh, come on, No Doubt. I'm feeling hella good and I want to keep on dancing. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Oh. Yeah, Brooklyn looks good. This is honestly one of her best shots. She looks like she's open for business. She does. She is giving you inside me is a box. And once you open that box, it's gonna give you nothing but wet. But listen, go ahead, Brooklyn. It's good. It's good. It's Brooklyn. It's of the heights. I'm here for it, Brooklyn. Now we got Brad Goreski again. So that means we'll have a few interesting suits, some that I love, some that I hate. And I think that Brad is interesting commentary sometimes, even though last season it felt a little robotica. Yeah, it did. It felt a little, I'm reading the script. This is how I feel. Reading the script I'm reading. But I think Brad's going to give what needs to be given. I hope so, especially with this being a different format and it not being up to the judges to send somebody home, but it being up to the queen and what lipstick they picked or whatever was given. I'm sure it was picked by the queens. I'm not going to put that speculation into display, but you know what's up. You know what's up. You know what's up. You know what's up. You know, it's funny because Brad Goreski was actually at BravoCon this past weekend and he was doing some of the panels there. But we'll see. Would have been nice to see JB. Maybe not after how I felt about it. Shoot. Oh, here come my neighbor with this truck, y'all. She got to park it. It's a big truck. Tracy Melshore is back, everybody. Now, Tracy, they gave you the shot. They gave you now, Tracy, they gave you the shot, sister. I was like, oh, this is money. It's money. This is some puss. But now this is money. I screamed when I saw this one. I was like, oh, they gave her the right wig. They gave her the right color, and her breasts are popping. This is a great look for Tracy for the first, not the first time, but I'm saying for the first promo shot given here. That fro is perfect. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Definitely some pink lotion is in her. She's moisturized. I love it very much. But that's going to be our panel of judges, all three of them. Brooklyn Heights, Brad Goreski, and Tracy Melshore. So nothing but love and respect to the panel of judges here. I am asking for this, just please, God, don't let this feel like the last season's judging. No shade to season 4, or excuse me, 1, 2, 3. Was it 3 seasons of Canada Drag Race or was it 4? 3, right? It's been 3. Ooh, these seasons are starting to blend. Priyanka was number 1, Isis was number 2, and number 3 was Gisela Levi, right? 3, right? Okay. It's UK is on 4. Girl, they're blending. They're blending. They're blending. Excuse me. Some queens need to blend. Anywho, 3. There we go. We're almost to 4. I think they got a 4. This is not 4. This is their all stars after 3 seasons. Who knew? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Who knew? Who knew? But shout out to Tracy Melshore. Shout out to the rest of the judges panel here. Let's go. Let's go. No. Julio, you can't. No. All right. First up is Rita Baga. And Rita Baga, I wrote my notes down. Can I get my notes, please? I like my notes. Season 1 of Canada's Drag Race. This is who Priyanka beat in reference to getting that crown. And honestly, Priyanka, did that. Honestly, I love me some pre. Love me some pre. But Rita Baga was close until she painted her skin green. Just kidding. I told y'all we're gonna have this conversation about Xfinity. We're gonna have it after I talk about this live today. Oh, bitch, we're gonna have to talk about this live today. Mhm. I found out why the internet's been doing what it's been doing. We'll talk about it in a second. Let me repeat what I said. We had the hotspots on. Shout out to Verizon. This look is not my favorite thing on the planet. We have seen better. We have. We have all seen better. I promise you. Promises, promises. I mean, low key. Y'all were like, I thought it was the shady part. Y'all are silly, but truth, Anywho, I like Rita. I'm glad Rita Baca is back and representing here. But this outfit is not it, mama. But her face is beat. Everything else is right. Everything else is right. Everything else is right. Yeah, I gave you some love on your super chat. No, I definitely gave you time on the super chat. Don't do that. I gave you time on your super chat at the beginning of this. I mean, as a matter of fact, pull it back up. Oh, you had another one. My bad, Ninetale. Here we go. I'm happy that Vanity and Kendall get to be around Black queens. I wonder how long they will be around them. Ain't that right, Nine Tails? But let's keep it pushing. My God, see, you had to have me pause, bitch. I thought you was about to have me blame Comcast again. Rich, I get out of my brain. I was like, why it have to be in parentheses? I'm gonna get to her in a second here, but I am happy to see Rita Baga in the competition. I know Rita is a top contender. Remind yourselves of what she brought to season 1 of Canada's Drag. Was it season 1? It was season 1. Yeah, I'm not tripping. Season 1 of Canada's Drag Race. So she won 3 challenges. This is not somebody who you would play the radio with. If they're smart, girl, if it was me and I was coming to a season like this where the majority or a big portion of the girls are from Canada, I would be aligning with everybody who is not from Canada and sending all the girls from Canada home, and then have it being a versus the world competition just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles. But then again, some of these people might align themselves with others and end up taking out their own competitors, but I'd like to see it. Rita's a threat, so I would not sleep on Miss Bago. I wouldn't do it. That'd be a fool's journey. Speaking of lattes, Big Lotto is here. Excuse me. I ain't gonna do that this season because I already know Kendall probably doesn't like my ass. She's like, we both bright skinned, but a different bright. No shade, Kendall. I actually do like you, darling. Don't let me and my shade fool you, darling. If I didn't give a fuck about you, I wouldn't talk about you, and that's tea. That is tea. If I didn't care about you, I wouldn't speak on you. And that's the truth. Because a lot of them, and you know who I don't like, and I definitely don't give my time to. So, no, I like me some fluorescent beige, bitch. She's black. Kendall Gender is on here giving you pumpkin spice teas, mama. She rolls with those girls. But no, let's talk about some Kendall Gender here because honestly, this is a good look. I think Kendall looks great in orange. I hate orange personally, but I think Kendall is giving it right now with this. What will Kendall bring is really where my mind is at in this competition. I didn't agree with the dancing bit. I remember the season she was on. You know what? Let me not do that to her right now. I hope Big Lotto wins a Grammy just to spite Nikki. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I think Kendall, listen, she said she's the bodysuit queen. So I am nervous for her placement in this competition. I'm gonna bring nothing but bodysuits. I said, oh, so you want to go home? You don't want to be there? Are they just gonna give you a cute check? Bodysuit queen. That's not a brag. Who is bragging? Why would you brag that? Brag. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It could be amazing. I'm gonna hold on now. I know some girls are probably mad at me right now. How dare he? She said bodysuit queen. You blame her for that. So I was like, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, you saw that season. There you go. We'll see. Stephanie Prince is next. Stephanie's gorgeous, by the way. I do love me some Stephanie here. I really hope Stephanie gets some time this episode, or I should not say this episode, this season, because honestly, I was mad when they sent Stephanie home the last time she was up here. That's the Jollibee girl. She came up there in her Jollibee outfit, representing Filipino and Filipina. Come on with these, not the O's, the A's, the Filipina from in Canada representing here. And we just got through Drag Race Philippines. So I thought that was kind of fire. I said, oh, look, we got a Filipino queen coming right back into this competition. Very much here for it. So I will be rooting for Miss Stephanie Prince. I do love her down. I think she's very talented. But again, this is a competition where their fate is not left into Brooklyn's hands, but more so into the queens. Who are actually, going to be making the decisions based off of strategy and who they can align with to get through 6 episodes. Really 5. But I like Stephanie. I think she'll do well. Now, this bitch, Isis Couture, is so beat, is ridiculous. Now, that's a baddie. This new face is right with God. I'm going to tell you, whatever money that you spent on it, it was a good dollar. It did you quite well. It did you quite well. I really enjoy it. I was like, okay, go in. The mug is right. It's the zon. I think that Isis, as she already put into the universe, says she's going to be a big threat because she's already won this competition. And it's the truth. You will be target number 1. Duh. And that's honestly what will happen and what will be. Girl, she's a winner coming in here, and for more money, she going home. That'd be how I operate. So we'll see what takes place for Isis Couture. I do have some high hopes for her as well. We know she can sew. We know she can dance. We know she is funny. She has a lot in her wheelhouse. So out of the 3 dresses that all look the same in different colors, I enjoyed hers the best. And yes, there were 3 dresses that all look the same. Yes. And had them all next to each other. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm excited for Isis Couture. I think she is going to do well, but I'm nervous. I am nervous. Look who in the chat. Is that my Kimmy Couture? Is that my Kimmy? Hey, Kimmy. What's up, y'all? Give it up for Kimmy Couture, season 3 of Canada's Drag Race, one of the runner-ups here. How you doing, Kimmy? Hope all love to you, baby. Yeah, Kimmy fam up in here. Go ahead, Kim. You know what's up. You finally followed me back on Twitter. No, but y'all give some love for Kimmy Couture. Her mama back up in here again. Kimmy, we hope to see you on our All-Star Season 2 soon. I'm campaigning for Kimmy Couture on US versus the World. Peppa, I know that's not you. I know you not up in here, Black Peppa. You better go on somewhere, sister. I told y'all, Pep, that's my girl. What's up, Pep? What's going on, Pep? Love you too, baby. Love yous all. Love yous all. Love yous all. All the dolls came in here today. Listen, y'all better support Black Peppa too. You already know what's up. Check out my review on UK season 4, episode 4. I did that earlier today. Okay. Let's keep on pushing here. But no, I like Isis. I'm like, okay, bitch, you won and you know how people are going to be. You already have coin. They're going to come for you. They're going to come for you. Good luck. The face is right. The face is right. Honey, money well spent. Go off, bitch. Money well spent. Let's dive into UK, shall we? Victoria Scone. Okay, I'm happy Victoria is getting another chance. I'm almost mad for her though, because she had 1.5 episodes and there's only 6 in this season. So it's like, sister, you jumped from one season where you were only there for half a day and you popping into another season where it was filmed in a week. I think it was more than a week, but you know what I'm talking about. I say, you like these short runs, Miss Mom. I was like, oh, she booked me for the weekend, bitch. I don't want to be there for the Airbnb monthly stay. I see you. Listen, your ankles, knees, whatever bone in your body needed to have a little calcium in it. I hope it had it. I hope you come there with braces. I hope you come in there with some sort of Advil or a Tylenol plan, a good pain reliever. A good pain reliever, because I'll be damned if you get hurt again and I have to see you hop out. But I'm happy that we have our AFAB queen up into this competition again. I'm excited that we're having some representation here. I do love me some Victoria Scone, and I thought that, ooh, if we just saw her go a little further in that competition, bitch, she might have given us what we. It may have been a completely different competition, but this mug is right. This mug is right. I enjoyed the lesbian joke too. It was pretty funny. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. But go ahead, Victoria. I'm also rooting for Victoria here. I am. I'm a big fan of hers, and I hope she does very well this season too. So she ate this photo up. She ate it up. Num 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 num. So good. I was like, okay, bitch, go pop off. Y'all know I have a soft spot for Vanity. Y'all know I have a soft spot for Vanity Milan. Ooh, season 3 of UK. I have a soft spot for Vanity Milan. I will be rooting hard boots for this lady, okay? I was very mad at how it went down. You already know how I am about that season and certain things that were taking place and other I was wanting to fight folks on Vanity's behalf, but listen. Coming from season 3 of UK, Lip Sync Assassin, call it what it is. Vanity Milan is back in the competition setting here, child, and she is giving me every fucking thing. Dirty rice, dirty rice. You know that baby had to let the girls know. But listen, this afro, this curl afro. It's not just giving the afro. No, honey, there's some curl up in there with these butterflies. Face card never declines. My God. Did you see that video of Crystal Versace painting Vandy Milan? Bitch, I was gooped. I was gooped. I was like, oh. Vandy looks hella good. Hella good. Why am I saying hella? Who am I? She looks really, really good. I will be rooting for her down. I have nothing but high hopes for this baby. With it only being 6 episodes, they do like the core stuff, which is basically talent show, snatch game, a ball, rusical, and comedy or otherwise the roast or some sort of like act, something to do with some comedic-ness. I think it's like really a roast. Like those are the 5 core things that they're going to be working for here. And I think that in particular segments, she will do fine. But also remind yourselves that this is all-star setting. So if you're not in the top, you might just be in the bottom. So I'm rooting for this baby. But yes, it's only 6 episodes for Canada versus the world. It's the same format as UK versus the world. No one took that lesson of the fandom going nuts over 6 episodes. They said, fine, we'll still do it. Fuck y'all. That's what they felt. That's what they felt. But I'm rooting for Vanity. Go on, sister. Looking good. Now, we're going to drive through Down Under. I think this was a fan favorite. Can we just be honest with ourselves? Anita Wiglet is in here, and I'm hyped. I loved Anita. I was sick when she was eliminated. Ooh, I'll never forget it. How you win Snatch Game and then get eliminated the next? I was like, what are we doing here? Nonsense. Nonsense. It was nonsense. I still think her elimination was nonsense. I ain't gonna say rigged. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna say robbed either, but I found that to be nonsense. Like, come on now. Like, so Listen, Anita's a goofball, a kooky one, and I love that kind of energy. Y'all know I kind of have that in my own spirit here myself. So I have a soft spot for the wiglet, and I hope she does good too. You know, I just love me some Anita. So I was happy to see that. I thought it was cool that there was also some down under representation as well. At least somebody. But I found it to be like, oh, she's the Pangina of the season because high key Pangina was the only one representing Thailand. And now it's going to be Anita, the only one representing Australia. I said, yes, I get that it's Canada versus the world, but you have 4 people from Canada. Either way, I know that there was rumors about another queen that was supposed to be on the show that was also coming from All Star 6, but I heard there was a medical issue as to why they weren't able to be there. Was the tea I got. It was a medical issue. That may not be true. It may not be true, but I heard it was a medical issue. And I heard that something had prior to that happened and they had to go another route. Allegedly. And I'll re-emphasize that later on here. But allegedly, that's what had happened. A medical issue that took place. And so we had to allegedly. I could be wrong. I'll probably get dragged for it because, I'm not trying to be mean, but sometimes people can take what you say as venom. Allegedly, that's what happened. Oh, I will never spill, girl. That's how I give you the tea without getting in trouble. Don't do that. That's how I do it without getting in trouble. Don't do that. But speaking of All Star 6, let's go ahead and get to it. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Like, read the chat. They're telling you. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Look at my sister, bitch. Okay, I got to give it to Silky. She always going to bring you a little something for these promos. Baby, I've been eating whipped cream. I've been... Bitch, I had some Ari Lennox playing the moment I saw this outfit. I said, okay, bitch. And I wish I didn't care. Remember how the girls were trying to cancel her? Remember the girls were like, oh, Silky's too loud, this, that, and the other. Don't do that no more. You let people just be. You let people just be. Listen, stunting like my daddy over here, Silky Nutmeg Ganache, third time's the charm, is back into the competition. And honestly, I can't wait to see what Silk with the Good Milk gives us this season. Remind yourself, this lady almost lip synced all the way back into the competition for All Star 6 until she got to the end. And it's still, I'm still mad about that. I'm still mad about that moment. I'm still mad about that moment. Girl was doing just fine. Then all of a sudden the pants weren't coming out right. And then she slipped a little bit. And I was like, just this close. This close. I was so sick. I was sick that day. Ooh, had to go to bed and go. She's legendary, in my opinion, degreed, if we really want to go there. An intelligent queen at that, but also she knows her place in space. I love her. Silky, I'm rooting for you too, bitch. I hope you do very well this season, and I'm glad that you get another opportunity to shut them haters up and show why the fuck you're amazing. I don't give a damn. I love her. Go ahead, Silk. With the good milk. I love this hair too. See, Azalea Bankrupt, that's really where it was and why we were all so sick to my stomach. Bitch, you play Persona? I see your character. I see your Abby. You play Persona? You're giving me Persona 4 Arena, honey, when you can change between the different kinds of, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Let me let you go. But, okay. I like Silky. I'm glad she's back. And, to let y'all know she's a fighter, remind yourselves that girl does not go down without swinging, and that's something I always encourage and I look at when people, as far as people, I love on a show like this, like who's gonna fight for their spot in this. So go on, Silk, go on, baby. I'm gonna get emotional. It's Raja O'Hara. Okay. Y'all know my journey with Raja is so interesting because when I did season 11, I was very much in my radical Maddie stage of like going in on folks and not really asking questions later. And you know how the edit was with Raja that season of making her look like she was bitter the entire time and all that kind of crap. I fell into that pit. And I'll never forget me and Jamar going to DragCon 2019 in Los Angeles. And I was walking by her booth and I had said to myself, I'm going to stop and talk to her because, like, I got to talk to her because I felt not only did I feel like a piece of crap afterwards, but I honestly respected Raja being a Texas gal, just like me. She's Dallas, I'm Houston, you know, in Raja's journey. And then, mind you, I'll never forget, I was in that line and those queens were talking shit about me in the front. Isn't that Matty Rants? Oh, I fucking can't stand him. He's such a fucking hater. Why is he in her line? That bitch. Like, I'm literally sitting right there, and these three white queens were basically trying to gather me while I was sitting there with Jamar. Walking up to Raja, being all like, girl, there goes Matty. You know, he was talking shit about you. Oh, yeah. All of that. Yes. I remember you bad built hoes that sat in front of me trying me, bitch. Get some shorts that fit next time. Yeah. With that being said, I talked to her and we had a cool conversation. And she was like, Maddie, I didn't take you deep like that because that was just what you were doing. That's you just reviewing a show. You're just reviewing a show. And I know you didn't mean it personally. And I was like, right. But at the same time, I got to know her a little bit better. And when I was in my full, you know what, I want to do drag and I want to really do it seriously. Raj was one of the first people who honestly sat me down and painted my face and taught me how, what I could look like. And she was like, I'm gonna help you get your face together, as a Black queen. Cause some girls were painting you like a white woman. And I was like, okay. She taught me so much about my face and I'll never forget it. And just so we're clear, oop. Just so we're clear, oop. I'm gonna be rooting for this one. Yes. Just so we're clear, or better yet, I'll do Beyonce. This a reminder. Uh, uh. Just so we're clear. Just so we're very fucking clear. That lady sat me down. She came by and I was at my friend's house and she taught me so much. And I got to learn a lot about her. And she told me so much about the show. I'm not going to give all the information away, but she told me a lot of shit that happened. And I was like, it just made me so much. It made me understand her a lot better. And I had nothing but respect and nothing but admiration for this queen. Yeah, she taught me what helped me understand what I want to look like when I fully get it myself together. I have literally watched that video over and over again. If you do want to see that video of Raja painting my face, if you go to my community tab on YouTube, you can scroll through. It's actually recent when I posted it. But it's also, if you type in Raja O'Hara and Matty Rants, you'll see a video pop up where she painted me and got me in full geesh. And we did talk a little bit about the show, spilled a little bit of tea, and just had a great conversation. But she has a special place with me. Same thing with Silky. Honestly, season 11 in general, because Silky and me had a long conversation too at DragCon that year. And every time I see her, it's something but love, honestly. But yeah, Raja, girl, I'm going to be the one to tell you, even though they put you in the center of the promo and it's giving very much Queen of the Universe, where they had Drag Queen in the center of the photo, and it was like, yeah, she's going to win. Bitch, I think this is yours to take, in all honesty. I would love to see her win. Now, if anybody else wins, I get it. It's a competition. But I am going to be biased as fuck here, just a tad bit. I mean, I have a reason to be. I have a reason to be. I would love for her to win. I would love for a lot of people to win. I like everybody to have a great chance. I would love for her to take the crown. I would be so happy for her, especially because of her journey through Drag Race. The way she was played on season 11, the way she came back on All Star 6 and showed you exactly how talented she is. This baby made a dress in 1 minute, mind you. This baby also it can dance her ass off. Let's also put this into perspective, people. Remind yourselves that we had one of the best lip syncs of all time happen on All Star 6 when it was Brooklyn Heights versus Raj O'Hara, a season 11 reunion that happened in a lip sync battle. I'm glad you're in here, Aniki, because look what I have over here. Womp, womp, womp. I'm actually going to do something now that I have my place together. I'm going to do something with this, with a particular, I'm trying to get like a case of something with all my like things that Ramp Pack members have given me. I'm trying to make a little wall or a little section of like one of these rooms here, a Ramp Pack centered room about things that y'all have given me that have touched my heart. But I love her and I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for everybody on this cast, but there's going to be a little special place in my heart for Miss Raj O'Hara. It's gonna be. That's a Texas sister. That's technically family. If you really want to go there in the drag universe, since Honey is my mother, technically she's family. Technically, we are drag family. By the way, and again, she gave me my first beat that made me go, "Oh my God, this is what I want to look like. This is it. This is it." And that wig. Oh, speaking of which, trivia for y'all. Do you remember this wig? Do you know when this what All Star 6 promo and All Star 6 entrance? That's the same hair. That's the same hair. DNA. Either way, I love you down, Raj. I hope you kill it, bitch. I hope you kill this competition. But listen, I'm excited for Canada versus the world. I always love it when they pull together queens from different franchises and put them in one season, not just one representative, but it's being a multiple amount of people. And with that being said, like I said before at the beginning of this video, World of Wonder, hi, I know you watch. All my love to you. Thank you for taking some of my ideas. No credit. That's fine. Look at me doing that. See, that's how I'm not going to get in the door anymore. But no, for real, let's have this conversation. 9 is cute. We need to stop being cute. You need a full season. And I need y'all to stop sending girls home first episode. You're going to have an episode. I don't know what the budget's looking like, but let's get it together. Let's get it together. They need to have at least 1 or 2 episodes of no one going home. So we have development in storylines so that we have an understanding of queens. And guess what that's going to do for the fandom? Oh, they got to see them for more than 1 episode. They get to see them do more than 1 look. These people pay money for their drag. I get that you have a show to run, and I get that you have something where you need to, you got to work this out like that. I get it. But for real though, and yes, you can hire me. Bitch, I'll move back out to LA, no tea. And honey, put me on the board. Let's do this because I want this show to succeed and be on forever, to be honest with you. I'm not tired of Drag Race like some girls are. I live and breathe for this. I mean, they do pay my bills, but at the same time, you can still pay my bills with me in the fucking, not the producer's chair, but one of the folks in the back. Like, I would be, come on. Like there are so many things we could do here where it wouldn't cost $1, where it really would just help enhance the show and bring more people on board because they know we are at least going to get enough episodes where we see our sister try. Maybe it'll make a lot more sense when girls go home so quickly because you're giving them 1, 2 chances, first strike, second strike. Come on. Said, but you know I ain't going nowhere. Shit. But at the same time, I have nothing but respect for the program and for what it is. I do sometimes feel like they play in our faces a little bit. That does happen with almost every reality show. Look at the challenge on MTV. Shenanigans, especially the All-Stars. challenge, shenanigans, bullshit, the fuckery of it all. Seriously. But they got it. 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 So, with that being said, who are you rooting for? Who do you hope is going to take this crown? What do you like about this promo besides it being excellent? This is beautiful. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful episode. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh, the colors are right with God. This comes out November 18th. It will be out November 18th on Wow Presents Plus and on Crave for those who are in Canada. That means that it's a Friday show, kids, which means for me that I will be doing these reviews on Saturdays. And that means that on Sundays, this will also be, the runways will be recapped by the panel on Sundays. So definitely a Friday show to watch, a Saturday review to tune into, and a Sunday recap for the ages. I'm very excited for this. November 18th. I'm going to be busy this winter season because we got October 25th is Dragula Titans. November 18th is Canada versus the World. I think by the time that Dragula Titan starts, will be close to the end of UK season 4, and then there will be other announcements for other seasons. I understand that Drag Race Italia is starting on the 20th. I haven't decided if I'm reviewing that yet because I still can't get the bad taste out of my mouth from season 1. I really can't. January, right, Lisa, is going to be season 15. We're going to get those promos very soon. We're blessed. We're blessed. This is content, girl. This is the stuff y'all want to talk about. Hey, we're going to have some shows to watch, bitch. Go ahead. I'm here for it. Wild card. My top 3, thank you for the super chat. My top 3, I almost said wild 3. My top 3 are Victoria, Anita, and Stephanie because we saw them the least and deserve more time. I'm hopeful, but I haven't forgotten how last season went. Yeah. Yeah. Remind yourself. I think it's definitely going to be a little tricky because it's going to be based off of alliances who people find to be a threat and those who they want to take to a finale where they can beat them in a lip sync. Okay. Yeah, season 15 is coming out next year. I know we'll be probably getting something, not to say that I have that insider tea, but just coming from somebody who is aware of the timeline and how they operate. More than likely, we'll be getting something either late December or beginning of January, and the show will probably start end of January or beginning of February if they're smart. And if they do this accordingly, because there are also a bunch of other shows that are going to be coming up too, including another all-star season that's going to be soon airing as well. Because That's right. And I'll also be covering We're Here. And this time, Lisa, I will be doing the full season. I will not be jumping in late. There was a lot happening during the last We're Here, where I had really a lot of issues filming and recording because I had so much going on and I was completely just drained. And I hate that I didn't finish the season. But shout out to the creators of that show. They sent me my first press box as a YouTuber, and still follow me on Instagram. And I always send my love. That's one of the most important shows that we have that's out there. It's a really good look. And honestly, for the girls that hate Eureka, I always tell them, if you don't like her, you need to watch We're Here because you're gonna like her after that. That's the best setting for her versus a competition. She's nothing but warmth on that show. So I'm really here for it. I understand there's also an All Stars UK in the works. I've heard about that. I know that's possibly going to be something that we soon may have a conversation about. I know some people who were asked to be on that show. I will not tell you who those people were. But I spoke to them directly, and it was like, oh, okay, leaving it there. But that is in the works. That is a conversation that is happening. Possibly it could be happening sooner than later. Who knows? España All Stars also has been announced as well. Thank you for that piece to Mateo. That's coming soon. UK, you better hop on board. I don't know how España got there before you, girl. They announced that shit, but like, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I went to the Walter Cronkite School of Broadcast Journalism, Joyce, so that makes a lot of sense. I went to Arizona State University. That was my college, and that was the school I went to get this down. So, by the way, that actually worked really well for me. You know what? And it does suck that some of these people haven't been asked to be back on the show. I always tell them, don't get bitter or angry too quickly, because that gets held into account. That gets held into account when they want to ask somebody to be back on the show. They hold that shit. I know girls who've been asked to be on the show and be put on layaway and literally be told, okay, we're going to bring you in. We're going to bring you in. Okay, sorry, never mind. Oh, we're going to bring you in. We're going to bring you in. Sorry, never mind. There are a lot of queens who have been asked to be on these shows who don't make it to the next step because they decided to go a different direction via storytelling. Because it's not just let's find a bunch of random girls and go, it's also about what they can do story-wise with all of these folks. Silky and Raja are a very good package together. It makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Bring them two babies on board. Anita Wiglet was a favorite from Down Under. Bring her along the lines. You got Rita Bag, you got Isis Couture, you have Stephanie Prince, and you have Kendall Gender. These all four of these people were very much favorites on the show. And so forth. And Victoria Scone did not get her time, bring her dues back. And yes, we need to see Vanity Milan around people of color. I will go ahead and keep that same joke from earlier in the chat, but true tea. We were all sitting there like, well, okay. She's over here having to play the nice girl, and we didn't need that to be when people were throwing microaggressions at her ass. The ghosts of Christmas past, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But honestly, I'm excited for these babies. I hope they all do well. I don't send anybody hate. I don't send anybody any ill will or malice or none of that nasty, gross stuff, none of that toxic shit. Okay? I hope everybody does well. Root for these people. Do not send anybody hate. Please don't do that. Most of you are grown adults. Okay? I've been blessed this year. A lot of these queens have sent me some love. Y'all saw Stephanie, y'all saw Black Pepper up in this chat just a second ago. Queen Kong, Hannah Donda. Hannah Donda, that's my girl. Hannah Conda, but Hannah Donda is what I call her. And Spanky Jackson have been so nice to me after Down Under. And I almost didn't even watch that show because the first season was so apologies for the racist. And I didn't feel like doing that all over again. Kimmy Couture was up in here. Shout out to Kimmy. She was amazing on her season. Personally, I enjoyed her, even though it was a little bra and panty, but whatever. So were a lot of other girls, but she gave. And I would like to see Kimmy come back and do her dues. You know what I mean? Everybody deserves another chance. Minnie. Hey, Minnie Cooper. Look at that. Oh, come on, Minnie. How I forget about you, bitch. Y'all give some love to Minnie Cooper of Down Under season 2. That's my other boo thing. Hey, baby. I got to talk to Minnie a lot after the season via Twitter. And Minnie, she took my jokes. She took my jokes with ease, y'all. She took my jokes with ease. Shout out to I stole that TV, the display TV at Walmart joke, Minnie. Love you, doll. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, babe. But again, put that good energy in the atmosphere, everybody. That's what we want to have coming back. So let's not send anybody any gross stuff this season. Let's not do this. This should have been her. Because when a lemon got eliminated and y'all was trying to attack Miss Mama, and then you went on to somebody else and you got mad when then she was eliminated, it was like, okay, what are we doing here today? Me too. I love him too. That's why I have Activia. I love my guts as well. I want them to be pushed. Love you, babes. Oh, legendary. Don't you ever disrespect that lady in front of me. I will pop somebody, okay? Anyways, that would be the end of this portion of my review for the first thoughts, I should say, of Canada versus the world. It's the hour mark right now. So if you don't want to stick around, that's fine. I am going to bring up some stuff that's not Drag Race related, because y'all want to know my Comcast story today. I'm gonna tell you my Comcast story because I was beach. Maddie had to go. Maddie was not happy this morning, or this afternoon. But in actuality, they got me together on the phone, y'all. They got me together. They got me together. They clowned me a little bit. I was like, oh shit, I did forget about that. Ooh, now I understand why all that stuff is happening. But yes, Canada versus the world on Crave and Wow Presents Plus November 18th. That is a Friday for some of you, but for me in the States, but it may be on a Saturday for those of you who live in a different country, continent, time zone. Okay. But yes, thanks, Minnie Cooper, for stopping by. Thank you, Kimmy Couture. Thank you, Black Pebble. Thank you for all my alumni and my loves that stopped on by here. But I'm going to close this portion out and get into my own personal business. Okay. I will timestamp this too in the comments or in the description. So that way everybody knows what up to the review point is where we at here. Girl. Oh no, they've been having outages, Keep, so I know it's them too. But I also found out why, in particular, my stuff has been dropping. So apparently, an ex-boyfriend of mine, I don't even want to send him a message because I really want to cuss him out. We were living together for about 2 years, and then I ended up moving. We broke up, all that kind of jazz. And he was supposed to return some equipment for me back in 2000 and what was it, 16 is what I was told. Do you see where this is going? I got a phone call after I got off the phone with customer service talking about, so I think this may have something to do with why it keeps reading like not registering with your modem, and then all of a sudden it's back to registering it again. And I'm like, what's going on here? So I had an old bill from 6 years ago. I'm still mad about this because I just had to pay a good grip a second ago. And I'm so pissed off about it. But I'm like, whatever. Let's do what we got to do. We're grown. Take care of your business. I thought that fool turned that shit in. Told me to. I still have the text message saying I turned the equipment in. He never turned it in. My name was on that bill. I should have been more responsible and took care of it myself. But I thought, oh, this is the last thing he can do for me. And so they were charging me month by month for not turning in that equipment. And these people told me I had a $400 bill from 6 years ago. I paid it. I paid it today. That's fine. I paid it. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. But they were like, now we got to get it back though, because no, not for 6 years. No. It stopped after a certain point. It was like, it went on for like 4 months. And then they stopped charging it or whatever and closed the account and just let it be. But then because I reestablished service with them, my name, my drivers, all that came back up. It was like, oh, okay, well, this also is probably why you've been dealing with some bullshit with the account, because it's reading your old shit again. And when they pulled up that address and they told me where it was, girl, I was evil. I was like, I know what happened. Whew. So not only do I got to pay a good grip for these movers tomorrow, which I am ready to do because I'm ready to get my furniture in this house, but I was not ready for that bill today. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. I just want to get this taken care of. I got to have my internet. I got to have my, cable, all that kind of stuff for what I do for a living. So I took care of it, but I don't think I'm ever going to deal with somebody like that ever again, or just date anybody like that ever. I don't trust people anymore after today. I'll tell you that. I was just like, girl, this man, I haven't talked to him in 6 years, and I'm dealing with stuff from 6 years ago. Exactly, Keeb. And that's why they're all exes. Maddie has bad taste in men sometimes, unfortunately. I have really bad taste in men, actually. except for a few. There are a couple of guys who are my exes. Eric is one of them. He's a sweetheart. Now that was a good guy. I was immature. That I could admit with him. But the other ones, yeah. So when someone asks me, why have you been single for like 2-3 years? Oh, that would be the answer. I've been single for so long because I've allowed people to take advantage of my kindness and my credit and then ruin my credit. And then me not being responsible to then check on things because I assume everybody does what they're supposed to do, which is never the reality, is what happens. So yeah, yeah, but I'll be fine. I'm just going to post as many videos as possible to make up that money. I'm just going to do some more work. I'm just going to put in the work because I'm like, let's just make that money back. Let's not act like you didn't have something set away in case bullshit would happen. I'm not going to get my washer and dryer like I wanted to. I am going to go ahead and I called a friend to give me a free dryer. And now I'm going to call my other friend to see if I can have his washing machine. And they're not going to match, but they'll be for free. So I had to change up a couple of things I wanted to do, and I was trying to spend big this week. And I was like, no, we got to be smart. We need to pay our rent. We need to pay our bills. Let's focus on that first, and then we'll get to the other things here. But yeah, all's good though. All's good. I just hated that Comcast kind of got me together real quick after I was like, what's going on with my service? We're sorry. We're sorry. To then get, oh, by the way, you need to pay this. I was like, God damn. You mother tuckers, you got me good. But I had to laugh at it a little bit because it was just like, it's whatever. AA, they don't got the money. I don't want to shade my ex, but he ain't got the money. Girl, he ain't got no. Well, to do what? To do what? Bitch, he ain't got the money. I know where he stay. I know who he living with. And it's a reason why he living with somebody. Oh. So no, I won't be asking for that. I'm gonna take that L, and I will take it, and I'll also take that as a learning lesson too. You know what I mean? I'll take it as a learning lesson. You know, don't trust nobody with your money. Don't trust nobody with things that include your credit. Don't trust nobody with your bills. You make them bills happen yourself. You make sure that goes through on your own. You take account of it, confirmation numbers, dates, times, stamps, everything. Don't play no more. You should see how I have my notes set up now. I'm very much meticulous with this shit. So, trying to date the boys, the boys, and you know how they do you. So there you go. But that's what happened with Comcast today. That's my little last story before I close this out. Watch the people you bring in your house because girls want to take advantage of you, okay? All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm about to enjoy the rest of my evening. I'm going to make something to eat. I'm going to start watching a movie because I haven't finished Halloween Ends and I really, really want to finish it. I heard it was both terrible and I heard it was also really good from others. So I'm kind of nervous to see where this is going to go. Hey, Brenna. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Hold on just a second, y'all. No, that was maintenance because some people had leaks going on in their apartments and he was double checking. But no, there were no leaks that happened specifically. So, yeah. Yeah. No, but I will see what Halloween Ends gives here. Tomorrow, I got to go get this furniture in the morning. I'm excited for that. And yeah, we'll get back to where we were. Oh, I'm scared. I carry. What are you talking about, boy? I will be. Trust me. People should be scared of me. But no, I'm fine. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I will see y'all tomorrow. I believe I'm gonna try to do a Chucky episode 1 and 2 video. Um, yeah, an episode 1 and 2 video about the premiere of Chucky season 2, as well as episode 2 itself. I'm going to merge them together. It'll be a nice little hour long to maybe 90-minute live video discussing it today. So if you want to have that conversation tomorrow, we'll be talking about it, but I'll be focused on getting my furniture up in here. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. Do me a favor, hit that like button before you walk out this door. Subscribe and get in the comment section. Talk about Canada versus the world and drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it. But other than that, have yourself a good evening and I will see you later. Bye. Listen. Yeah.